Hello crewmates and welcome to Energy Among Us. So today we will be talking about Newton's third law of motion. And what may that be, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Sarah, take it away.
Newton's third law states that for every force of action, there is a reaction of equal force in the opposite direction.
An example of this would be to take a step, because you push down and back with your foot while you walk.
So crewmates, there may be an imposter among us. One that didn't come to our demonstration but just snuck in. So in order to find that imposter or know that we're all crewmates here, I'll be asking one specific question to each crewmate, and that is, what device can we use to demonstrate energy transfer? I'll repeat it. What device can we use to demonstrate energy transfer? And after I ask everyone this, the person or people who cannot answer these questions is the imposter. Newton's third law of motion is represented through energy transfer. Energy transfer is the relocation of energy from one source to another. So, an example of this energy transfer is Newton's cradle. And with Newton's cradle, one object's energy is relocated to another, and also each action has an equal but opposite reaction. Here, take a look. Potential energy is energy held by an object because of its relative position to another object. So it's the builder of the moment. An example of potential energy in this case is as follows. Kinetic energy is energy that an object has by reason of its motion. So after an object is stressed in potential energy, it then falls into kinetic energy by reason of its motion. Here's an example. So aside from potential and kinetic energy, something else that we can see in this energy transfer through Newton's cradle is sound. The sound is created through collision. The collision of each of these balls will create heat energy. And as this heat energy warms up, it will produce sound. Here's an example. You hear that? The materials that you need for this demonstration are craft sticks, marbles, yarn, tape, we're using duct tape, and a hot glue gun for your foundation. In order for energy transfer to take place in Newton's cradle, you need a strong and level foundation. This foundation is made of 2 frames and 4 additional craft sticks. So, the 2 frames will look something like this in a square-like formation that is bonded by hot glue. And your end result after that will look something like this. And you will need 2 of these. to be stacked as such and then made into the rest of the foundation. And the foundation should not wobble. It needs to be sturdy so that the energy transfer can take place. Your foundations have been provided for you, but you'll be responsible for creating the rest of your cradle. But I want you to remember, before attaching your yarn and your ball to the rest of your cradle, that there must be an equal amount of space due to Newton's third law of motion. Keep that in mind, and we'll check back in a second. So here's how our cradle turned out with our base that is level. We have our attached yarn that is equally spread apart, attached to our balls, and secured with tape. So let's test out and see how we did. And let's do a small review. So we have potential energy, kinetic energy, and you just heard the collision with sound production. And that is our cradle.